Tankers for me are best in the spot market. If you want to make real money, you want to be in tankers. VLCC, the order book is quite small in relative terms. Yes, there have been a lot of announcements lately, but if you look at the order book before the new spate of announcements, was only 7%. If you look at the fleet, it is aging, and there are ships which are several 40-50 vessels which are approaching 20 years of age. And you know, when it hits 20, there is like a red line for all the oil majors and most oil companies. So they get eliminated from the international trades. And then you look at where is the oil coming from, the new oil. The new production growth is in Brazil, Guyana, US Gulf, and the Middle East. All of that is on VLCCs, number one. And if you can't find a VLCC, then you take a Suezmax. So that is why if you see where the market is today at more than $100,000 per day for VLCC, is because there is production growth. It's not because there is a crunch because of the Red Sea or, you know, these are artificial factors that come and go. But the increase in demand for VLCC comes from the fact there is more production from VLCC areas. So it is a fundamental growth in demand. And, so you have to look at where the oil production is coming from. So all the short haul areas like the North Sea, Mexico, Australia, Indonesia, most of these places the production has dropped. Russia was the only area where there was potential for growth, but because of the war, Russian oil production has not been growing but has been stable or declining. The growth in production is coming from areas that need VLCCs. And then the importers are mainly in the Far East, again, who want to use VLCCs. It's more economical to use VLCCs. I agree very much that going forward, I believe in the big ships. So VLCC number one, it will be the primary growth, but if you can't afford a VLCC, then you buy a Suezmax, because there aren't enough VLCCs in the world right now to take all of it. And so that's why you see VLCCs are at 100,000 plus. But Suezmaxes are making almost $90,000 per day. So it makes sense to invest in the big ships. You have to look at what point of the cycle the industry is in at, because this is not a straight line growth. The most important thing in shipping is the principle of buy low, sell high. It does not only mean buy at a low price the ship, because there is one aspect which is the sell. The sell you can do either selling the ship or you sell the ship by time chartering out. So we are at a unique point in the last, let's say 30 years, where the time charter availability in terms of liquidity in the market is quite high. So even if you buy a ship today at a high price, you can time charter out that ship for 3 years. So for example, if you had a modern VLCC, you can buy it today for, let's say, a 5-6-year-old ship for 100 odd million, but you can fix it for 3 years at $55,000 per day. In the past, you would not be able to do that. Maybe you can do 5 years at $45,000 per day. So that gives you the security to write down that VLCC to a more moderate number, and you still have the ship after 3 to 5 years. The risk is always about, what price you bought at, cash flow, and to secure your downside. So this is what I look at. Every project that I do, either for a client or for myself, while I do look at the upside, but the most important thing for me is to protect the downside. So as long as the downside is protected, then the upside will come. So I think this is the most important thing. The rest of it in terms of geopolitics, the volatility in the market, everything that we are experiencing this year, this is part of the market. But it is not something that the tanker market is not used to. It's something that we have had black swan events all the time. So this is why I said that if you protect your downside, it does not matter what you see in terms of geopolitics.